What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. They have to chat the damn thing again. And today, from you can see the title and the thumbnail, what they have to talk about the major breaking news from the Reggae Boyz football team over the past week or so. It is the major news, as we all can see, the official news. Here we go. Rudolph Speid becoming the technical advisor. People, and that one has something special because that one we never hear about technical advisor yet. We hear about technical directors, but we're gonna also break it down and give my opinion on the whole situation, right? This is my take on it. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, yeah, things that run speed, people. Things that run speed. So I'll give my take on it. I have a few bulletin, I made a few points. You get me? I say, right, them don't play a few clips because guess what, people? There are things we wanna miss. Things we wanna miss in all of this. You get me? I say, we're gonna take a look at the pros and the cons. We're gonna take a look at everything we're going surrounding the appointment of Rudolph Speid as the technical advisor, people, and I'll share my view on it. So I don't know, people, do the usual. Smash the like button if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. But let's jump right into it, people. So let us start by recapping. Again, I said all of this, so you know all of this already, but we have to start by the announcement that was. So the announcement that was came from the man himself. I don't know, the man himself in charge, Mr. Michael Ricketts, made the announcement, and this is what he had to say.
We're talking mainly about the appointment of Mr. Rudolph Speid, the successful Cavalier Soccer Club coach, and they are two-time champions at the minute. And so Mike, the decision now to have Mr. Speid join the coaching staff itself now as technical advisor, because that's what it amounts to. Talk about what would have informed this decision in the first instance.
And foremost, Cliff, the disappointment of the Gold Cup and having had intense discussions with the coach, Mr. McLaren, I thought that based on Speid's achievement at the CFU and certainly at CONCACAF, we thought that to insert Speid as...
All right, first up, so you realize I thought that, we thought that. First thing to note, people, it is I thought that, we thought that. Anyways, I run it.
Part of the technical component of the JFF would certainly grow, would certainly make the process a little bit easier. Speid having the kind of experience, and honestly, I think that there is no person in Jamaica with the level of football skills, and I think he's the best football mind in Jamaica. And having done so well with teams around the Caribbean, and with the JFF now having Caribbean teams to play as part of the final round of the World Cup qualifiers, we thought that Speid could be the right injection. So we discussed it with the coach, and we discussed it with Speid. The coach and Speid would have had a number of conversations, discussions in this regard. And the board of directors at a meeting on Saturday thought that, yeah, we need now to officially appoint Speid as the technical support advisor to Coach McLaren and the senior men's program. A number of persons do have concerns in relation to Speid's appointment. Some are saying the conflict of interest is there, but Speid's position is not a paid position.
Whoa. A number of persons. So basically, Mr. Ricketts mentioned the elephant in the room way before the interview. Before the interviewer could have said, because it's like him a force him. I'm like, yo, my next are going, but guess what? Me gonna force you to the question. So before you ask me I force you, me I make you know say, yeah, elephant in the room. It is a number of people have this. You get me? I say the conflict of interest. But here, why there is no conflict of interest? Because he's not being paid. So if you not get paid, I guess there's no conflict. Come on, Mr. Ricketts. Come on, Mr. Ricketts. You could have think of something else. You can't say because he's not being paid, there's no conflict of interest. All right, run it.
He is not a staff member. It is a temporary appointment. This goes on until the end of the World Cup qualifiers. Then we will take it from there. But he still will maintain his position as chairman of the technical committee. He still will be a part of the board of directors, but he will serve as the advisor to Coach McLaren and the technical team of the senior men.
A question has been asked in terms of remuneration. Now, the chairman of the technical committee, as I understand it, is that not a pay?
I'm going to stop you, sir. You see that question here? The interviewer asks Mr. Ricketts. And this is a major thing, people. Because, again, I reach out to Mr. Speid and I say, Mr. Speid, you want to come have a say upon the program? And he said, no. I said, all right. So that's why I do that video. So doing this video here, I can only use the resources that I have, which is this and the interviews that Mr. Speid would have done. So me now get a first-hand experience for ask the question that me want to ask, right? Me can only make my assumption based on everything that is being said. And I guess them left it for people like me, because guess what? I can't ask the real question them, and that interviewer really and truly look like even that question. I wonder where I get that question from. If that question is, or if before the interview, I'm not gonna ask a certain question, you know, it's like a tailor questioning. You get me? I say so, just like Alkaline interview there where Alkaline go where him go. You know that was a tailored interview, bro. You get me? I say you don't want to be asked certain question by certain people where I can make you uncomfortable. You get me? I say because I guess we over in that space here we're too harsh. We're gonna ask some hard questions and listen to the question.
Position, but this one no, this technical advisor no, is that a paid position?
No, neither positions, none of them. He will be paid for none of them, and that if he were actually a paid staff member, then he could not sit on any of the standing committees. So he will not be paid a salary, and he, as the chairman of the technical committee, that in itself is pure volunteerism, so he will not be paid in neither of the two positions.
Okay, I'm glad you were able to clear that up because they have been.
Glad you were able to clear that up. The conflict of interest. He's not being paid. Glad you were able to clear that up. All right, run it.
More than a few questions as far as that in this concern, and you cleared up the point about a conflict of interest. I think I'm in your corner.
What? You cleared up the. Yo, the man say you cleared up the point of conflict of interest by explaining that he doesn't get paid. So should not get paid for the role from JFF. That means there can be no conflict of interest. So, people, this is not even about Mr. Ricketts' gymnastics. But may I show you something? I don't even know the interviewer. I'll be honest with you. I didn't take the time out to know the interviewer. You get me? I say, but at the first thing I say, what do you mean by clear up conflict of interest just because a man doesn't get paid? That means there is no other way where there is no other interest, no other conflict. Yo, that reporter, come down now.
where that is concerned. I see none, given the special and particular circumstance we are dealing with here. But to talk about now, technical advisor now, in more explicit terms, what is this remake, Mr. Ricketts?
All right. Like I've said, the coach was very much a part of the discussions that led to Speid's appointment, and he was in fact the first time I had the discussion with him and made the suggestion. He was very excited because he did say to me that, President, this is something I was hoping for. And when we went through Speid's terms of reference, the coach thought, that he wanted Speid to sit with him, assess the players, help him in terms of team selection, help him in terms of technical assessment, and of course, help with team preparation. So Speid will definitely be a part of the technical setup. They will sit together, they'll probably select the team together, they will go through the training together, of course, in collaboration with other two assistant coaches, and of course, the physical trainer. But Speid's role is very much a very, very intense and technical support for McLaren and its technical staff. So he will be around the team, he will have...
So, technical support, technical staff, technical advisor. I be your technicalities in them reason, You have to can listen, you have to technically be able to technically understand what's technically happening. Because it's very technically important. People have to technically listen good.
Access to the locker room, he will discuss team selection, he will have a say at halftime, and certainly the coach and Rudolph and his other two assistants will be in charge of the entire technical program. So Speid will definitely be part of, like I said, team selection, discussing,
team selection. Wait, we're so far back right there.
Proper proceed, because the truth is that Speid is current. Speid is doing has got his A license and is doing extremely current. So too, Whitmore and Peart and Merrington are all doing their pro license. But when you look at Speid's success at the CFU level, then you would have to give him the edge over the others, he being so very successful, like I say, at the national.
All right, so there you have it, people. A very interesting interview indeed. As I say, if you ask me, that's an interview is, me I come do an interview because me have to make an announcement and you more do the interview with, nobody asks me no question, I make me uncomfortable, because I technically talk about every technical thing. Now, somebody asks why me I talk on a topic. Usually, me not really go into the politics side of things, right? As I say, I reach out to Mr. Speid, I'm saying, Mr. Speid, you want to come? Obviously, say no. Say, all right. Now, I've been a listen for the last week. Everybody have them step on it. And I'm like, all right then. These are the things where it's being said, and we're going to break it down. Pros and cons. Because people, there are pros, there are cons. Now, I'm going to jump right to that, the pros and cons side of it. Because we're here where Mr. Ricketts said, the president of the JFF. Now, I'm going to point out something to the people. So, Jamaican national football team, me as a Jamaican, we as Jamaicans in the whole diaspora, that's a team we support. However, don't get this thing twisted, people. Jamaican national football team, the players that play for Jamaican national football team, they are employed, meaning them sign for play, unless them are play for free. And from my knowledge, none of them now play for free. So they are paid by the JFF. Them get paid. So mean they are employees. and they have an employer, which is a JFF. Don't get it twisted. No, the JFF, like any organization, have them body, have them structure. The JFF, to our surprise, is not, and I say this again, it's not a government entity. It's not. So we're gonna be surprised by them thing. I know. So it's not like the people them are voting and the people want to see the election. We want our say. So as much as we are stakeholders, don't get it wrong now. We are stakeholders because we are the funds. Stakeholders are the right word. You need to Google it. But we are the funds. We have interest in this thing because we go there, we are the consumers and we pay the money. But we have to understand and humble with yourself and know say the players them we are support. They are employees and they have employers who, just like any company, the employers are the ones who have the angle. So they decide what they deem wrong or right. No two ways about it. It's not a thing where we can group up and say we have a vote for who we want to vote for as president. We not have them powers there. And as far as I know, I was told that we can try to have some kind of body, some kind of fun body, some kind of body we can have some kind of say. But we all know said that now go too far. So I could jump right into the pros and the cons of this, right? So first pro is no more assumptions. It says, no, it's clear that Speid has an official role. No more guessing about interference. People are chat GPT users and it cut off the picture of them and could bother. Anyways, I give what I say and build some slide for me and this is what I build. So it says no more assumptions. Because people, remember, one of the questions that were being asked to the coach very, very often is, are you being forced to pick any players? Is there any interference from outside? And the coach constantly had said no, no, no. Coach Bina said no. So me can't stay as and say interference did I go on, but no, we can say this is to make sure that interference are gone. So no, we not have to bother say wonder if there's interference anymore. We don't have to wonder no more. You don't need to wonder no more. Throw the wondering out the door. Let's interfere officially. Because, again, my company, I do what I feel like. And your company, my company. So, if me feel like, say, me are the best man for do the job in my company, and me I advise the people them way, me hire, it's my company. Why not? Why not? Why me can't advise the people that want me hire? It's my company. It's not your company of fans. Why are you little peasants to talk about my company? It's my company. It's not our company, guys. When you get that in our head, get that in our head, and our company. You see me? JFF is not a government thing and a public thing where I don't think it's being traded. You can't buy shares. I don't think, I have to check if it's on the market where you can buy shares for say you're a shareholder. But look at fans and just go and humble yourself and know say, yo, interference. When you love talk about interference, well, I don't have to talk no more. I got advice. So I don't have to guess and spell about no interference. So that's a pro in my eyes. I think the guessing and spelling about if there's interference, transparency. So this pro is under the name of transparency. You get me? I say, so we're gonna say this is a pro, and we're gonna call it transparency. Next we'll move on to is the cons there. The cans coming like the can now come up in the people. We're going right there so. We're going for the cans. Like the can get can out. Judge God. Alright, oh, I'm going with it. Oh, the next way it I go. Alright, so next way to go. Alright, the next way to go. And just see all the things we are going. Alright, run it. So the con is the major con. First major con is how will players and coach react? Will they welcome advice or resist? Now, Mr. Ricketts say the coach said him welcome it. That's what Mr. Ricketts said. Mr. Ricketts said the coach said, and we see a statement we say, a beer say, ear say, but I know we don't hear from the coach. So we hear say, the coach say, but guess who we not hear from? We actually say. And I guess probably it won't be an issue. Probably it won't be an issue. Probably the coach will come out and say him really wanted Mr. Speid to advise him because him probably really want. And again, people we know say there are some problems there for say we never like what we see in the Gold Cup. And that's just the truth. So the coach might come out and actually say he might be advised by Mr. Speid. This might all be true, but guess what? We're not hear from the coach yet. So I don't know if we're still there. I wonder if the coach might come out and say, I know that me say, no, I don't believe in that, and step away and then what? We don't know yet. We don't hear nothing official from the coach yet. However, there is an official document with a quotation from the coach. So I guess the official document quoting what the coach said, we have to take that until we actually hear what the coach said. So in my opinion, that are the second con, well, that are the first con, how the coaches how the coach will react and how the players will react, because no beating around the bush. A player like Leon Bailey that is from the camp of Butler, where Butler always I say them things here and I say interference, and the players them know what go on. And these things are going to play upon the players' their mind. And again, people also talk about the side of it where, all right then, one of the things that hiring a coach of Steve McLaren's track record does is that you'd expect players to listen to Steve McLaren based on the fact that them man a big coach. Them man a coach in Manchester United. Them man had coach some big name players before. So coaching big name players before achieving things would make your players automatically have that respect there for coaches, right? Now, again, you can't minimize Rudolph Speid's success for the last 5 years. 3 trophies, 5 years, finals, back of that, he has been successful locally and in the region. You can't go around that. However, being successful locally and in the region, does that get the respect of a Mason Greenwood? A Mason Greenwood that come in and be like, all right, then Steve McLaren, may I listen to you. But wait, Steve McLaren, who is advising you? Mr. Speid. Who is Mr. Speid? I don't think Mason Greenwood know who is Mr. Speid. Just like Mason Greenwood don't know who is King. But Mason Greenwood don't know who is Jose Mourinho. So I don't know if the players them are going to take being advised by Mr. Speid as a good thing, but let's see. Because Michael Ricketts did also say some of the senior players them are okay with it. But let's see how that unfolds. That's one very interesting thing. And I think that would have, in my book, I go under con. Let's see if they will welcome the advice or they will resist it. That will be very interesting, people. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So the next pro we're going to take a look at is Mr. Speid is a top football mind. Speid brings knowledge and sharp instinct. I never that me right, but somehow ChatGPT decide to reword what me have to say. Anyways, and again, Mr. Ricketts said he's possibly the brightest mind in Jamaica. And again, I welcome that. Because you can't go around Mr. Speid him achievement over the last 5 years speak for itself. So you can't really go around that. You get me? I say it speak for itself. Success speak for itself. But again, at what level? You get me? I say. And me, as a Jamaican, I am very proud to see another Jamaican being a top football mind. You get me? I say. Because none of we can't go around the fact that Speed's success speak for itself in regards to him being a brilliant football mind. So if you actually think Speed is not a good football mind, I can't help you with that. Me personally believe that Speed is a good football mind. Him work speak for itself. You see him team them play. Him not play no tiki-taka, yes, but I've seen Cavaliers have defenders are inverted in the midfield. Modern football as well, Mr. Ricketts says so. I agree with Mr. Ricketts on that one day. So having a top football mind that's Jamaican, that's a black man like me and you, it's a pro in my book. I welcome that. Right? So that's a pro. I'm gonna welcome that. You see me, big up to everybody in the comment section. I'm so grown in the comment section, but I really just want to break down these things before I go back into the comment section. So the next scan we're going to look on is local success doesn't equal global recognition. So this goes on to say dominating the JPL doesn't guarantee international success. And we also know this because Mr. Speed's success has been majority locally, yes, and also we can't deny that Mr. Ricketts spoke about the success he has in the Caribbean, and again we can't go on the fact that a 3 Caribbean team we have a play. We can't go on the fact that a Caribbean teams we have a play. So once again, the argument kind of have little weight. However, the Caribbean team them where Cavaliers that come up against in the Caribbean Cup. Can you equate those to the Curaçaos where we have a play? I guess the Trinidad and Tobago, because most often than not you have to play the Trinidad and Tobago team them in the Caribbean Cup. So I guess Trinidad and Tobago, but Curaçao, I guess to somewhat extent something kind of there, but is it the same? And again, you hear that Mr. Speid will be helping with the analysis of the opposition. So that means he's an expert on Caribbean oppositions. Again, the proof in the pudding, him team win the Caribbean Cup. So it was some weight there. But it's a con in my book because, again, I don't think, even though it's for the qualifiers and even though the qualifiers are against Caribbean opposition, but I think majority of the success has come locally. Yes, Mr. Speid and the Cavalier team did win the Caribbean Cup. So, he have the experience, but if you have to say he's a specialist right now, I think he's a local specialist more than a Caribbean specialist. But I could see, probably I'm going to win back-to-back again and show him expertise. I could see, but me have it as a can. It doesn't guarantee international success. Because again, remember, you know, the players them where I play for Curaçao and them team, I'm not think necessarily no bag of players where I play from the Caribbean. My research not show me that. You get me? I say so. You might have an idea, but then again, even the players them will play for Jamaica, some international players. So you might not even know to advise those players well because them man they have different level of egos. That's why again you need a certain person with a certain level of ego. Again, Speid look like him have that ego there. Too can manage it, but there's no proof as yet. All right, I'm going to run through an next pro. So, our next pro is Talent Spotter. Discovered players like Richard King. Yeah, Mr. Speid have an eye for talent. You can't go around that. Him have an eye for talent. Again, him win JPL so many years in a row now. I mean, 2 years in a row. 3 out of 5 years with, I'm always say it, and it's probably correct with the youngest professional team. It did say you can't go around the fact that Mr. Speid have a eye for talent. He can't spot talent. So probably one of the places where we lack, which is a central midfielder, probably pick out a rabbit out of the hat and say, here you go, this is the central midfielder we need. Probably a Richard King will play central midfield now. I'm going to spot the talent. You see me? But in my opinion, I think that is a pro. That is a pro in my opinion. I think that is a pro. We could go around our next can again. So the can say club bias. Still owns Cavalier conflict of interest. Right, that's the interesting part because yes or no, the part here are where the players themselves, like I said, Jano, even with a player like Richard King, in my opinion, people, Richard King deserves to be there. But now with Mr. Rudolph Speid, clearly he's going to be interfering with squad selection and those things. Now, even if a player like Richard King deserves to be starting, you know what it's going to do? It's going to left a question mark in the minds of fans, in the minds of players, in the minds of everybody. For every time you're going to pick a Cavalier player, everybody are going to ask the question now. All if a man deserve for the day, if him link with Cavalier, used to link with Cavalier, people are going to say him not for the day. So it's about the injustice to even the players themselves. Because everybody now have the question mark because it's blatant now. They're out in the open now. So if Richard King get picked, it will be questions about Richard King getting picked because of affiliation with the advisor. So it have to be a can in my book for something like this. Which talent, Jay say? Yo, Jay, we so come around us. We so come around us. You see me? But in my book, this is a definite can. You see me? Because now any one of them player and big up Richard King, big up Busy made a move overseas, King made a move overseas, Jalmara made a move overseas. So really and truly, if the man them light up the league, them you can be like, Jalmara make the team now. Oh, Calvin make the team now. Calvin can't make the team because if Calvin has scored 1 million goal now. Because that they don't know. You get me? I say unnecessary. Somebody just show some of the negatives that come with it. So that's a con for me. Pro again, cultural fit, knows Jamaican culture and Caribbean football. Again, it's the same thing. Him winning it, him would have know the Jamaican culture. And to me, it's very important to know and understand the culture of even we the fans. You get me? I say it's very important for know and understand the culture of Jamaican football because everybody do understand it. You know? Again, me use the point of some changes for make when man they are stadium forget the crowd involved and them something. You have to really know them things for tapping at the crowd, for tapping at the culture. And I think it's a pro having a Jamaican around the team when know and understand the culture of Jamaica. And I think the coach also spoke about it. He might understand the culture as well. So understand the culture of Jamaica will also help, I think. And again, the Caribbean. So I think that is a pro. To me, I think that is a pro. Can club player distraction. Will players outside Cavalier trust the process? Again, it come like the same things them over and over again. Because again, who can trust the process? Yeah, we hear say some senior players there and some senior players welcome it, but who can guarantee that? There's no guarantee say that I got. There's no guarantee say every man else I got trust the process. No guarantee in there. And again, I'm speaking as if Speid is the head coach and he's not, he's the advisor. But again, if you're advising the head coach, I know Mr. Speid say when you advise somebody, them can choose to take it or not. But the influence, the mere fact that you are being influenced to do your job, there's no two way about it. You get me? I say, Pro, track record, 3 out of 5 titles. Can tactical clashes? Could his vision clash with the current coach? Again, there might be a tactical clash. There might be a tactical clash because, again, probably there might not be. Probably two men have two similar philosophy in how them play football. But suppose Speed say, yo, play some long ball or play some tiki-taka. And McLaren say, no, I don't want to play a tiki-taka because are two different coach and them clashes they go on, them clashes they might can go on. We don't know. Make we see. Bro, again, accountability has been taken, no longer in the shadows. Very important. They get me, I said, this is all come back to the coach really. I mean, Mr. Speed really coming out and say, yo, this are go on enough, but I ask about this are go on right now. Say, I take accountability. Fair. No, say, yo, is interfering with the team. I give him input. And he really believe in himself. He believe in himself to say, all right, then him can make the impact. He believe in himself, I guess him back himself to say, why? He can make a positive impact. And to me, people, when I'm done all of them something, me go give my roundup. Can power play. Is this a backup plan if the coach fails, right? And this is a lot of people have been saying, is this a way for position yourself or for position himself to take over the coach's job? So is this a power play? Is this, you get me? I say, will this make the coach nervous? Is this showing, so this is my company, I can be the, what you call it, head chef and back washer, because of my company, I can do this. You get me? I say, it smell wrong. It just smell wrong. You get me? I say, so is this power, just flexing my muscles and showing, say, yo, me in charge, I can do more. Or is it me in charge, and if I want something to be done properly, I'm going to do it myself. But to me, that's a con. What I say, Pro, JFF stands firm. They are doing it their way. Bold or reckless. Again, JFF are showing us say this is for them company, people. This is not our company. Jamaican national football team, these are players that are employees that are employed to a company called JFF, and JFF have them people them where make them decision. So they must show say, yo, this is my company. I don't feel like you, the fans, can't do anything about it. Now again, for me, as a fan myself, this is going to come down to whether or not it's successful. You get me? I say, so the most we can do is beat up with gum, see the fans them left powerless. Supports feel mandatory no matter what. What can we do as fans? You get me? I say, if we don't like it, what we do? It is what it is. We just have to get behind the team, support the team as supporters, and know say, so it go. Care nothing about it, people. You see me? We care nothing about it. So they say that for me. They say that for me, people. And those are my pros and my cons. You see me? My way or the highway. What you mean? And they say thing there. And as a fan, you have to just humble yourself. You see me? You have to humble yourself and understand, say, I saw the thing go. Man them company, man them decide, the man them make decisions, just like how them make decision. I had a coach for say, all right, that coach here, I think are the right coach. They make this decision and we just have to work with it. Simple as that. We just have to work with it, beat up a gum, forward on YouTube, cost, run up a blood pressure, and at the end of the day, we have to hope for the best. Now, I read a few comments and then I give my 2 cents. Coach asks for assistant coach and the JFF give him a technical advisor. No, Tycoon asks for assistant coach. But Jaja, yeah, because at first we hear say he was gonna be the assistant coach and technical advisor. Probably is just a next term. I get me. I say it's a pretty term. Speed said the coach asked him, and the president said him brought it to the coach. Yeah, yo, we have to wait for the coach to talk. And very interesting. I want to hear what the coach have to say on this. We are wait for the coach. But big up yourself, Tycoon, Issa Allen. Everybody where they are, I'm trying my best to break it down. I think Chat GPT kind of threw me off because I was very authentic in what I say. It changed around words, them and kind of threw me off. You see me? Big up yourself, Conrad Smith. Jason King. I'm a ton bad man. I'm not a ton bad man, but I can analyze what I hear. You get me? I say I'm going to try to be as objective as I can, as usual. You see me? Big up yourself, Nitro. Big up yourself to everybody there. But all right, I can't give my 3 cents on this, people. For me, as I said, I'm going to read a few more comments. Big up yourself, Danny Jet. As fans, we cuss until we stop and go the game. And that we do. We beat up a gun, we cuss, we not like this. But then we have to be supporters because at the end of the day, this bigger than any decision the JFF have to make. At the end of the day, we can just work with it because we can't do nothing about it. Tycoon said, no, King. JFF is for the people of Jamaica, not for Speed and him links. Tycoon, you have a vote? Tycoon, you have a vote? I'm sure I never have a vote, you know. So unless you have a vote, I mean never know. You see me, big up yourself. But yeah, that's the thing there. Like up the show, people, and smash the like, because it's not going to be one of them long show there. This is just giving my 2 cents on the topic. You see me? Real quick. Spot which talent, you can't go around that J, man. You can't go around that J. We can't be fair, you know. We can't be fair and we can't be objective, you know. You get me? I say, you can't say Speed have an eye for talent. Well, you can't say so, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion still, but in my opinion, I think he has an eye for talent. But yeah, here's my opinion on the whole thing now. You see me, Jason, enough people not even realize the man them use this to get the pressure off Miran. For me, I have to do a video. I have several videos I forward up people. So when I hear my little views them little by little on these situations. But for me, if you ask me, again, I give my pros and my cons. I'm going to try to share my opinion on what I think is possible and what I think can work. Now, if I had a crystal ball, people, and I looking at a crystal ball and it says if Speed is to advise the coach and the coach will take Speed advice as what happen and we go to the World Cup, would we dare say complain? No, because really just want to go to the World Cup. We want success and we don't care what success want to look like. Now in that same breath, we have a crystal ball and we say, all right then, if Speed didn't or doesn't advise the court, and we bring in somebody else, if that don't equal success, we don't know. And would I complain? So all's well that ends well to me. And do I believe that Mr. Speed have football knowledge? Yes. Do I believe that Mr. Speed are one of the brilliant minds in the football? Yes. So I think that there can be a lot of pros. Now in the same breath, if it no work out, people, I can't even think about if it no work out. I'll be honest with you. I can't even think about if this thing don't work out. I can't think about it because I guess so. I have to stay positive because I can't do nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it. Explain busy call up over Bowser. Oh, I'm to explain that RR. Oh, me to explain that. And I me have to explain that. Mr. Speed of a compound when I show them come explain those things. You get me? I say. But again, are two different positions as well. But busy as a midfielder, or we need central midfielders, and we have a lot of attacking midfielder. It don't make no sense, you see me? It don't make no sense. Me conflicted, Tycoon, me just recognize I'm powerless. I mean, I come here, come beat up my gum, and at the end of the day, me will go out there go support. You see me? At the end of the day, as what Danny Judge said, we are a cuss until thy kingdom come, but when match time, we are go out there go support. You get me? I say, I hope for the best. We can't only say, yo, this thing smells fishy, call it for what it is, but can we vote and say, no, we don't want this to happen? Can we do that? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. You see me? So, Conrad Smith, who are the brilliant minds in the Caribbean? You tell me some brilliant minds were there. You get me? I say, you tell me some brilliant minds. My opinion now, you're entitled to your opinion. You see me? But you tell me some brilliant minds were there. You get me? I say, tell me some brilliant minds. You see me? King, look at the players Speid has said that are not good over the years. And if they haven't turned out better than the talents he said, to me, again, I think that a lot of politics and that politics there, where a lot of people don't want to see in a national team, where can't go around it because that been a national team. That are the politics again, where, again, suppose Speed don't want a player. And keep him not get that player there. You get me? I said the personal thing out tight. All the politics there, but yeah, that are my 2 cents in people. This not gonna be a long show because again, man not gonna be much interactive with just the comment section, and honestly, I never bring on nobody else. Well, I never invited nobody else to come have them say that I'll be our next show. This was just a quick fire show on the topic since everybody had them set. I just came on to have my say real quick. Big up yourself, Tuffy Rudy. Big up yourself to everybody where there. So people, try my best for going the pros and the cons. I try my best for break it down as best as possible. I try my best for give all things what me think about it. But at this there, at the end of the day, we'll cuss. When match time start, we'll go out there and we'll support, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than them. We can't just hope for the best people. You get me? I say, and again, I see a lot of pros and cons. I see as equal amount of pros and cons. King, what fans can do is protest and don't show up to the games. No, I'm not advise that, Conrad Smith. I'm not advise that, because that is like cutting off your nose for spite your face. No, at the end of the day, I'm not advise that. If King was at a different club, let's say Phoenix, would he have been given the same amount of opportunities? The players not good even when through the other routes, so who more talented? Yeah, you can't go on the biases, you can't go on them things here, and them things here has been talked about over the years. And now, we can do a digest it, because we can only beat up a gum. Or as your Conrad Smith said, protest and don't show up. I don't advise nobody for that, because at the end of the day, we are sabotage the players, we are sabotage the team for something we think we don't like, because it's blatant in our face. We say, all right, then this is people that flex them muscles and show them power. But at the end of the day, we just have to hope say work though. You get me? I say, if you support conflict, what's the resolution to stop it? What's the resolution to stop it? Tycoon, what I say is, no matter which resolution we come up with, we don't have a vote, we don't have a say. This is a private company. We don't have a say. The only say is for sabotage the players, them and sabotage the team by not supporting. And for me, I can't accept that. I can't accept that, Tycoon. If the only thing we as fans, as consumers can do is stop being consumers, stop paying, stop watching the team, and the boy, them are going to lose the support because of that. I can't. I say, it's like, we just have to go there vex and know, say, all right, then we don't like this way happen, but we have to go there go support. As some see it, Tycoon, I think we're powerless, and I think being powerless is like, you know what the saying say, if you can't do something about it, you have to accept it. Accept where you can't change. And that's not alone me they have to say. We just have to accept what we can't change. How we gonna change it? You tell me how we gonna change this now. We can't get up tomorrow and say vote this out. We not like this because this is bias. Jaja, Danny Jed. But King, every team pick fans have a problem, even France, Spain, and England. That's true. And I don't think no team will ever be picked and some fans now find a problem about it. You give me? I don't think there will ever be a team that is picked and some fans will not have a problem about it. I think it would be a little more acceptable if Speid had taken a pause to step down from his position with the JFF and name first. As I think that did happen, me not tough Rudy. I think that did happen, man. I think that would be more easy for digest. Can say, all right, then you step away from this. But then again, it's still the conflict is still there because again, this would still be a head coach offer of a team in the JPL. So it would have still there. It would be a little bit more, but it still would be that good. You see me? It still have the side eye. Conrad Smith, King, that the world run, King, eat their pockets. But you can't eat them pocket and then the players them never get the support. You can't do that. Conrad Smith, find a different way. Wanna help me find a different way then? Find a different way. Jay, another how many good players of this conflict of interest cost the national team? Few examples, Sterling, O'Reilly, Hutchinson could have been lost. Again, it's a lot of way to look at this because I've heard this is being a plot. Now I am a good coach because when a good coach be hired, I'll learn something there. This sound like a plot. It's a lot. You just leave a lot of things to say. You leave people with a lot of things to say. But again, we just can't say. I'm not support no boycotting on a game. I'm not support it. I got a match. And I give away tickets for a match. This bigger than anything we have to do. We just have to accept it, people. Just like we accept any coach way that is selected, we just have to accept this again now. We stride. They get me? I say, big man team, we can't sabotage the players them and dog underdog game. No. Lone Wolf, cut it out. This was the same platform caused the big shift in the JFF. See how many vloggers get work and media pass. No, I'm not to do with about media pass and work. Not about media pass and work. Because I'm pretty sure say vloggers can't pay them ticket and go up in the stands. By the way, a whole heap of vloggers actually up in the stands we are going to watch a match from what just for your information, RR. So that get media pass something there. Go pit side. Right now the vloggers them up in the stands them out there. Just for your information. Enough vloggers. Call, name them. The big vloggers them in the stands them. A pitcher man there. Pitcher man actually there. Pit side. We can pay our money and go up in that media pass something there. Getting work, yes. Getting work. Yeah, that's one different side of it. You see me? But, and about that, it's about, we talk until dying kingdom forward. Ryan LFC talk about this till. Ryan LFC says, see data come and it happen. And Ryan LFC have the biggest platform, talk about this every day. And nothing can do about it. So what are going to do? If you can't change something, my brother, and just accept it, I will go out there to support the youth them said way. You see me? Go out there to support the youth them said. The shows fans Game Boy cut. No. I'm not depend that. Fans get hired from the same YouTube fans of effect change. Can't believe King thinks fans don't have power. Example. Alright, Tycoon. Show me how we can use the power now other than finna the game. Show me a next way where we can use the power. Give me one way where we can support the youth them, support the team, and support the team and make a change. Show me. Show me now. Tycoon say my conflict. Tycoon show me a next way. I want to just say, dog got the match, dog got the match, dog got the match. Fans do affect change, yeah. For dog got the game, I can't support that. RR Tycoon, the whole one, I can't support it, none at all. So if that's the only solution, you have to come up with a different solution. I can't one solution now. We must have different solution. Danny Dread said, King, don't plan no protest. Most of the YouTubers that plan the full black protest in bed. Me not plan the protest. Me I got the game. Me I got support the youth them. Not plan the protest. You mad? Me not plan no protest. None at all. I'm disappointed in you, bro. Determine when you really want say the people them not got. Come on. Here's my thing. If you give me a next solution, we can weigh up the two solutions them and say this better than this. But none of them have a different solution. None. None of them have a different solution. Give me one more option. And I can say, all right, we are think outside the box. We are think about resolution. We not think about a resolution. We are all right, don't got the game them. Protest. Don't got the game them. Oh, if don't got the game for protest, oh, me for not go support the boys them. And then the boys them make a decision. Oh, if you don't go support the boys them. Come on. Come on. Lone Wolf said, now that the fans are calling for boycott, the argument is that we are sabotaging the program. Lone Wolf, give me one more option. Make a reason, no? Make a reason. Give me one more option. You can't tell me say one way alone you can't think. You know, as a matter of fact, yeah, but the fans affect Ravel call up by going to the we never know got the game for make Ravel get call up. I never know we never got the game for make Ravel get call up. We talk on the media and we say warm to Ravel, and when they talk on the media say this not supposed to because this not got, and it's still at me. I can't go around it. Because again, the people in charge see it as being fit. All right, so RR come up with petition. That's a good one. They get me and say, that's all me I say. Think outside of the box. We can't sabotage the team. Petition's a good one. I could see, when I start the petition then. And I could see where it go. And what is the petition I can say? When I start the petition, man. You see me? When I start the petition and say what? Because again, RR, I say this to you. If I had a crystal ball, I'm going to say to you, say, Speid being the advisor takes us to the World Cup. And said crystal ball says Speid not being the advisor doesn't take us to the World Cup. What I prefer? A success. And again, Speid was one of the people in way helped to hire the coach. So a theme insight and theme vision and theme knows help to hire the coach. So we accept say we can use theme knowledge for hire the coach, but we can't use theme knowledge to get the said coach advice. And we can't do nothing about it. Start the petition then, RR, man. You see me? King JFF is begging organization, disrupt sponsor of the players take a stand. He's begging organization, disrupt sponsor of the players take a stand. For me, the important thing is, do I think that Speid being an advisor can make us get to the World Cup? I think yes. I think that's the important thing. The success more important. So let's have the success, then we deal with that part. You get me? I say I can't sabotage the success. I can't sabotage my battle pancakes World Cup. Where I come up, I joke, you know, battle pancakes. But I can't sabotage the easiest route to a World Cup right now. Can't do it. I have to focus on what I go on the football field. Isn't it? Go to the games, but write a letter or petition signed by Jamaican fans. Send it to the government or JFF. However, your letter must justify why it's wrong. Yeah. I think of that. That is it. Petition, I'm all for the petition if you say petition people. 50 people in the stadium are 1 point and match still play. Don't follow them with them madness. No. Who hire Speid? RR, you nor me never hire him. You nor me never hire him. No, you hire him, you have a vote. Cut your foolishness, RR. You not a vote. You not a vote. Jaja. Black Star said petition won't work. Send it to JFF. How can you petition about a corrupt organization and expect justice from the said organization? Danny J, the fans that say miss the game did not plan to go to the game. Me nah miss much. Me nah miss no much either, so them alone. And by time, match time come, me make sure I said the excitement build up for the match. Me not think about half the field. Half the field again figure itself out. You see me not a personal vendetta against nobody. But just want you them do what them need to do, go out there, go play some football and get the job done. You get me? I say so I can go World Cup. That's my thing there. Forget World Cup. You see me? Howdy to the host and all the chat. Big up yourself, One Umbrella Sports. Big up yourself. Speid hired himself. Alpha Company, Owen. I hear one. I know my one. I'm telling you, the man them I do them own thing. I feed them company. You see me? We just are consumers. You get me? I say we just have to consume. King, I'm sure you don't have kids. You sure me don't have kids? Determined. I'm sure you don't watch this show because Legend has been on this show multiple times. Determined. You see me? Multiple times Legend has been on this show. But again, I'm gonna take this thing serious, but I have to find a different way than those show up at the games. Jason, knowing Speid petition won't affect a thing. I was elected for 4 years and I will serve my 4 years. Again, man them company. Because soon do nothing about it, you see me? Government cannot interfere in FIFA problems. There's not much can be done about it, people. And that's why I'm just say we have to really find a different way to make our voice being heard. But at the end of the day, what we can do, we have to just go support the youths them. We have to go support the youth them, people. We have to support the youths them. This can't make me not go support the youth them, and this me I said to Uno, this should not make Uno not go out there go support the youths them. Because me hear that boycott thing here go around, and that's why I even not talk about it. For make you know say yo, I'm not depend on that. Is it me not depend on that? I'm not depend on boycotting for off the field issues. And then the team go suffer from it. You get me? I say, no, yeah, people are going to say, but King, the team can suffer from off the field issues. Again, that is also possible. But let us see if that is happening. And then we can say, all right, then we can boycott because the team will suffer. But we can't make the team suffer because of we. So now that's a domino effect. You get me? I said that's a domino effect. We can't make the team suffer because of we. We have to do our jobs, you know. As fans, as supporters, we have to do our jobs. We have a responsibility, you know, and have to do our jobs. Have to support. You get me? I say we have to support the team when football play. You can't go around that. I support JFF, but not people that run JFF. My World Cup was 98 and I didn't miss one game. This will not end good. I mean, I miss one game, Tycoon. None of you can make me miss one game. This is my World Cup. 98, I was 7. Me a picnic. Me don't know much what go on. Me can't make nothing make me miss this World Cup, man. You see me? Big up yourself, Mr. United. Can we give ladies in WJPL some publicity? Facts. He's already there. Might as well we just support the team. That me I say, oh, no, what we are going to do about it? No. What we are going to do about it at this ungodly hour? Beat up a gum. Yes. Talk says this not smell right. Yes. But at the end of the day, when ball game start, stadium full of people. And that me ask him. King, I'm sure you don't have kids, and injustice to one is an injustice to all who are benefiting from chaos. Determine. You're not sure me not have kids. Determine. King, sorry. Okay. One Legend, you must change this now. For Legend, don't you think? You see, me determine me really waste energy and things that I can change. And again, if you think that the change what you can do is by a petition, fine. Let's do the petition, because I not soon start right now you can start the petition and do what you want to do with it. And again, I don't think that will change much. For me personally, it never changed. But then you can do the petition. The other option when I have to do the game, I not support it, none at all. So do something now. I'm see when you really feel about this. Danny Dread said, King, if you feel that Speid will give us a better chance, why sign a petition to give us less chance? Me feel King Speid would have give you a better chance. Hear me out. I have some video come up. I'm wanting to watch them video there about who would have give us a better chance. Don't get me wrong. Now, I got through pros and cons, Danny Dread, of why I don't think why there's a negative side and a positive side. But don't act like there's no positive to it, Danny Dread. Not act like nothing that they can't come from it positive. And that people are do. Now, don't conflate two issues. One issue is the influence is obvious. You get me? I say the conflict is obvious. It's so obvious. Mr. Ricketts, the president, had to talk about it. It's obvious. But there's a conflict there. Now, what we can do about the conflict? Nothing. And me learn long in a life, if I can't do something, nothing about something, anything I can't change, me either leave it alone or accept it and move on. And in this instance, me can't change it. One can't change it. And the only change people can try to change it is try to boycott the game. Them. I'm not accept that. None at all. We have to find a different way. Do the petition if you say you don't want to do the petition. And make me see that. Me not sign a petition. No, me know it not go nowhere. Me know it not make a difference. Me not waste my time on that, people. Me be honest with you. I don't waste my time on that. I can't only come bring the pros and cons and I can bring some objective views, but I don't waste my time on a petition when I know I'm not going to. But as a matter of fact, I know I'm not doing a petition. Either way. I know I'm not doing a petition. Because again, I know it not going to. You see me? So I not do the petition. But if you don't want to do it, me I say, all right then. Me will say I go and do it. But if you don't want to do the match, I can tell you, no. Forward at the match. One Stop Driver said, if FIFA doesn't have a problem with this, then the petition is a waste of time. King, the team is being suffering. The team is being suffering. All right, the team is being suffering. I think, and this is my opinion, again, I'm going to do this in a different video. I think the team, tactically, if you look at the team, tactically, there are some tactical flaws we need for iron out in the team more than anything. Because statistically, I'm telling you something. Statistically, from a coach's point of view, the team usually create more opportunities than the team them, well, especially teams them who supposed to be. Even the Guatemala game, we created a lot of opportunity. Even the Panama game, when the tactical change was made, we create enough opportunity. If we fix our conversion problem, I think that the coach can get a better result. And one player are coming at the team who can fix those conversion problems. Now, me a lot of people, and this more I do my video, so I'm not supposed to do it right. Yes, so. But one player are coming at the team who is a clinical finisher, they can fix them problems. I hear people say, yo, but the midfield issue need for fix. Yeah, the midfield issue need for fix. Two things can be right, just like how two things can be wrong at the same time. But while the midfield issue needs to be fixed to improve, to take us to a different level, at the level that we are right now, if we had clinical finishers, enough of them game we get 3 points in, we want to get 3 points in. I'm going to put it that way. So, as much as the team has been suffering, one of the greatest issues this team has or have is not finishing them food. And not finishing them food can be down to personal problems. Now, again, I understand say a part of the team has been suffering is that probably the right personals them not being picked to finish the job. But what personals them will get picked? I'm not gonna say Michael Antonio them not for there, the Warner Brown them not for there. Roman, but I can't say so. No, what I can say is when the generational talent forward in the team and I get the chance them and I bag them and the team no longer is suffering because we have somebody who have finished a chance them, we can look on it a different way. Is it me? King, you can only speak for yourself. No. Me speak for myself. Yeah, it's for me. Our voice can be through petition, but that petition has to go to FIFA itself. It's like if you are complaining to a parent about their child. Yeah, definitely. You can't send the petition to JFF if not going to. Again, I them are in them company. Is it me? Protest at the games, King? Well, protest at the games is a good one. You get me? I said that's a good one as well. Why the man that's so highly qualified working for free? Well, the man say more do good for Jamaica. You get me? I say nationalism. Is it too late to boycott games? Yeah, well, it's too late. Well, I'm not supporting anything but boycott games, Black Stars. Not supporting a stupid federation with a bunch of clowns. King, you not sign. Me now waste my time. But something when I change in a RR. As much as I would want to boycott JFF, we are too close. Yeah, man, too close. A perspective, you have to put things in a perspective right now, you see me? Toughy Rudy, at this point, the decision is already made by the federation. Hey, turn that down. People, Legend is in the building. Hi, Papa. Legend is in the building. Yeah, I love you too, Papa. Legend is in the building. Come say hi to the people. Wait, come. Hold on, what's name? Go on, turn that down. Turn that down. People, Legend is in the building. When I know, turn it down, Papa. Happy nice. Yeah, Legend is in the building. You get me? I say, I know somebody say King, you don't have no youth because you support. No, again. We can't change people. You can't change. You can't do nothing about it, you see me? Yeah, at this point, the decision is already made by the federation. I think we should all get behind the team and do our part by supporting them. Control what we can. Exactly. Some look on it tough, Rudy. You have to control what you can't control. You can't do something. You can't. Most we can do is make a voice heard, say, we see what go on, we don't like what go on, but at the end of the day, supporting the boys is our offer. You get me? I say it's our offer. We have a selection problem. Yeah. Tappy nice, boy. The team isn't balanced. Yeah, we have a selection problem. We offer us hope. Legend.
I'm trying to kill the
Stop nice. Isn't it? Beer nice Legend come and make people. Beer nice and like a beer show. But yeah, send him guy in bed, man. Sure. Too much nice. Yeah. The team isn't balanced. Who is the reason why we lost the Unity Cup final conflict of interest player? Come on. Don't do that. 876 Jamrock. Don't do that. 876 Jamrock. Because a conflict of interest player, quote unquote, also was one of the players that must score a penalty for make we reach so far. So you see how we reason one-sided and we can't reason one-sided. So. But yeah, people, I'm gonna pick up on this. Me just run through a few more comments and then round up the show. Easy me, because we pick up on this. I'm gonna pick up on this in the next video. A lot of videos for forward out, you see me. FIFA can get involved, yeah. Big up yourself, Black Star. Princeton said the problem is the coach trusts the wrong people around him. King, the JFF still hasn't submitted any paperwork for player switch. Remember, this has to be done 15 days before. So, Windows president name players. But the president did come out and said the only thing that is needed is for the coach to call up the player. You see me? I don't know what kind of girl. King, when will the assistant coach announce to the public? We have about 40 more days. Good one as well. Yeah, so people, you have to say big up on yourself. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave in the comments down in the comment section on the video. I could reason some more. You get me? I say we can reason some more. Richard King is not a conflict of interest. He's good enough. But you say conflict of interest can come from the conflict of interest camp, innit? So yeah, but yeah, people, I could reason down in the comment section. I really like round up that video. I tried my best, people. I tried my best for the balance. I tried my best for the two sides of the story. I'm going to try my best to explain to you and say, yo, things that we can't change. We just have to find different ways to deal with it. And for me, we have to support. You see me? King, when a baboon is about to die, he can't hear his whistle. Ask your grandparents what that means. Big up myself to everybody. And yo, people, I respect everybody opinion, you know, because all we have an opinion and a point of view on it. You see me? I'm actually agree with a lot I wanna say. You see me? I agree with a lot I wanna say. But for me is change. Where change can come from, you see me, we can't do nothing much about that. And we have to just accept and understand there's certain things we can't change. Just like how we didn't have a say in who was to be our coach in McLaren. But when McLaren forward in, someone with it happy, so we get a big coach. You see me? So that decision was made also by the people who have power. And the people who have power make a next decision. And just like how the first decision, we never have no say in it, we can't do nothing about it. We can't cuss. But let's just go there and support the team, said we. You see me, people? So there you have it, people. You don't know. Thanks for watching. Big up everybody where they are. Now go and like what the video said we, people. You don't know. It's been a minute me not do a live. It's been a minute, you see me? And that one is kind of very difficult to do in terms of actually being balanced, you see me? But it is what it is, right? And don't know that left is doing. Yeah, people, but big up on yourself. Until next time, you don't know it's your boy King. You don't know, people. Thanks for watching the video. And people, as I like to say on what, go and take care. You see me? Big up on yourself. Until next time.